Hi y'all, I'm Allison and welcome to the Mighty Bujo. Today we are doing something maybe a little strange, but we are going back in time. We're going to pretend like it's 2019. Ah, the good old days when we only had to wear a mask at Halloween, and that was if we wanted to. So this was the layout I had done previous. So I will put a link up if you want to see this. We do have 5 more days until Easter, and I've noticed some of my older Easter videos are getting some attention, and this footage has been sitting on my computer for 2 years. So I thought I would bring it back and give y'all another cute little bunny layout. So I will be starting this out with pencil drawing. So if you're wanting to duplicate this in your own spreads, hopefully this will help you by seeing exactly how I drew it in the order. Because whenever you trace in pen, you don't have to think about layout as much. But once we get through the pencil sketching, then I will speed up the video and we'll move quicker with the black lines and the coloring. So I love this little bunny. I haven't even set up my April yet for 2021. I don't know if I'll get to it. I didn't use my bullet journal at all in March because I have been busy with a big project, which brings me to why I am putting up this video 2 years late. I've got a huge project I'm working on. I'm hoping the footage is actually worth a video. We'll see. I'm gonna dive in and start editing, and I didn't want to skip putting up a video this week. So since this was here and this little bunny is just too adorable not to be seen, I thought, why not? We'll go back in time and I will share this weekly layout with y'all. I'm going to be coloring this one in with colored pencils, and if you notice, I do areas darker for the shading, so like where any shadows would be, like the creases in the neck and underneath his arm, and a little bit like on the ears on the edges. And it may not be as obvious with the yellow, but I think you can see more with the pink. Darker coloring at the bottom of the egg with like a little lighter spot in the center for some lighting. So it shows up more prominently in person than it necessarily does on camera, but it does make a huge difference if you're using your colored pencils. Also, another thing I did here was balance my colors. So you see I've got the yellow and the purple on the left, so I did the yellow and purple egg on the right to kind of balance out. And you've got the orange egg up top with the blue with the orange stripe in it, and that gives a really good aesthetic look to it. So the bunny will come to life when we add the little white circles into his eyes, but you want to definitely give a gap of time between that to allow that black ink to dry completely. And look at the difference that makes. Over here, we're going to draw a cute little basket and fill it with some jelly beans and chocolate bunnies and some grass. So you basically start out with the shape of an egg that's kind of flattened on the bottom. And then just draw your horizontal lines and then your vertical lines. And you can easily turn this into basket weaving by erasing every other square. So sometimes it takes a little bit to keep track of where you are. Like here I got a little lost, had to think about it. But when you're done, you've got a perfect basket weave. So I do have a bunch of videos that I never posted. So if you've been watching my videos, you may notice there's like a year, I think, gap. But I do have a lot of that footage. I filmed it, I did them, but I just never got around to editing it. I was in a YouTube slump at the time. So I may slowly bring those back. So this might become a new series. If y'all are interested in seeing my old layouts, then let me know down in the comments, and maybe I'll, continue to edit these videos and get them up for you. On the basket, I did the striping in a darker brown, and then I also used a third brown and colored in the gaps to make it look more basket-like. And up here, I'm just doing the little boxes for errands, calls, and focus, I think. I didn't like the shape of the triangles or rectangles, so I used my white gel pen to erase those black lines. There's a little trick for you. I'm just adding a little shading here to make this basket really pop. But that was it. We're sadly gonna jump back to 2021, but you know what? Things are picking up. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. Happy Easter, and keep an eye out for my big project. Bye now.